G'day folks, here to save you some money if you've got freshwater pet fish like goldfish, etc. Right? So get your pH kit from the hardware, not the pet store. You'll save big money. Get something like this Manutech. I'm not affiliated with any of these brands, and your pH up is the one you're going to need. Bicarb soda, that is it. If you go and look at the active ingredients on the pH up at the expensive $30 bottle of probably 500 gram or 250 gram bottle in the pet shop, you're going to find the active ingredient. That's all it is, bicarb soda, all right, if you read the fine print. So go to your supermarket, save yourself a shitload, get a couple of kilo of this for like less than $10. You get a couple of kilo, you know, and maybe $8 or something like that, and save yourself a lot of bickies, right? And that will last you for a couple of years at least. So you don't need the acid additive. You don't need that because the fish will do that naturally with their waste. They make the water acidic. The only time you need that is if you're using maybe some water that is already way too alkaline, or if you accidentally spill a big clump out while you're pouring this. So it's better just to mix up, just to pour some of this into a smaller container, break it all up, and then just tap it while it's all loose in little bits, and then just do your pH test. You know, look, this pH test kit is a huge bottle. This will last you like 10 years, right? This will last you 10 years. The ones from the pet shop, they'll last you maybe a couple of years, and they cost 5 times the price of that. So, you know, this is just a money-saving tip. And your fish often, they will give you signs, like they'll be looking at you or something as you walk by. Mine do. And they let me know to check the water. There's just a look that they both come up to the glass looking directly at me, just wagging their tails and gulping their mouths, like telling me that something's wrong with their water. They also know when I'm doing the food, you know, like they haven't, it's not like they haven't got a brain, you know, they do know how to get my attention and stuff. And take notice of your fish's behaviour, and you'll learn a lot, you know, whether they're sick, whether they're healthy, whether they're excited, whether they're, you know, whatever it is. Learn your fish's behaviour, and that'll help you take care of them. And this is about 90% of the care you need to give fish, keeping their pH in the water correct. Okay, so when you parents go and buy your young child is their first pet, you know, quite often it's a fish, a goldfish or something, just to show them some responsibility, right? And it's unfortunate that, you know, the spruikers down at the pet shop, they sell you a fish, they'll sell you a tank, they'll sell you everything else that needs to go with it, and then they get to the care department and they'll spruik off all this other shit, and you could save here shitloads right here, okay? And then so what happens when things get too expensive? The weakest link in the chain's the fish. So, you know, we don't want to see your fish go down the dunny, you know. We don't want to hear about your fish, you know, jumping out of its bowl or whatever. Just look after it, and it's cheap to do. It's not expensive at all. All right, folks, see you later.